It's this time of the year, the Merry Christmas Advent Calendar. So we have a whole entire calendar over here, and that's how exactly it looks like in case you want to get it for yourself. Now, any man would love this because first of all, they don't know what they're getting. Opening this up, we have every single one of them, and it looks like a hiker right in the woods. So let's go ahead and check it out. Like, what is in here? I'm so excited because I don't know what's in here, as well as you don't as well. So, first day is number 1. And on day number 1, you get this sealed kit over here. And inside here, you don't have anything inside. It is pretty much a kit that you're getting for yourself in case you want to go ahead and put something in here. But it's going to protect all your stuff from the water, so it's kind of useful. And you can put something really soft in here and then close it up, and then you know for sure if you're going on a boat or fishing or whatever, you want it to be, make sure it is super protected. So this is kind of good. Now, there is pluses and minuses to the stuff you get here. Some of the stuff is really great, some of the stuff is okay, other stuff is like, what in the world is this? So you'll figure out what it is. So in this one, it is kind of a strap here, but it has Velcro to this, so it really is useful in so many ways because you just never know when you need a Velcro. But, ooh, this thing is stuck. Oh yeah, this thing is stuck together. This is, I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, if you need something like that, it's kind of like a crossover here shaped, but at the same time, it has this straps here that you can go ahead and strap something on. This thing is kind of useful. But for outdoor guys, you never know when you need something like that. Now let's go to number 3 and check out what's in here. And you never know when you need a first aid kit in outdoors. So every time you have an extra first aid kit, it's great. Number 4. I just jumped. Let's see what this is. Box in a box. Oh yeah, we have a tool. Not the best of tools, but it's a knife. A knife. We got a knife. Yes. Never know when you need a knife. And this is a really simple knife. It's like one of those cheap knives, but at the same time, I always need a cheap knife. And you might be thinking, why do I need a cheap knife when I have good knives? Because when you put it in your vehicle, you don't really care if somebody steals it. In the campsite or just about anywhere, you want to have a knife that you just don't really care what happens to it. Especially for really dirty jobs outside where you just need to cut something, you don't care. So that's great. Is this a bitoon or what? What in the world is this? I can see Alaska from here. No, I can see Putin. Alright. Not sure what this is, but this is kind of cool. You never know when you need a telescopic sight. Number 6. This is getting good. Number 6 is this. And number 7. Let's see what's in here. It looks like handcuffs. Miniature handcuffs for like a squirrel or something. No, that's not what it is. Let's see. Oh, you know what this is? If you ever seen Rambo, this is great for setting up like a trap or something. If somebody's like chasing you, you can tie this up to like small trees and trip somebody. I don't think necessarily that's what it's supposed to be, but this is what it looks kind of like it. It's like a tripwire or something. I don't know why they even include this kind of stuff in here, but okay. It's like it really is like a tripwire. And yeah, I'm ready to fight the Third World War with this stuff. Obviously you need like 100 of those than one. Yeah. So that's the next thing here. Let's check out number 8. Just never know what kind of supplies you get in here. Every time I open those boxes, they rip. And oh yeah, we got a flashlight, an actual flashlight. Oh yes, just never know when you need a cheap flashlight. Now this thing is beyond cheap. It is cheap, but the good thing is it's a flashlight, and sometimes you just need an actual flashlight because you just never know when you need one. Does it count for battery? That's the question. No, it doesn't. You have to provide your own battery. But it's okay because sometimes that's what you need. You need an actual flashlight that works. And if you don't have a flashlight, having one is great to have. Now, next thing is number 9. Self-defense pen. That might be actually worth this whole entire box. And this one is pretty good. It's a pen. And also it has right here the metal part which you can use to break windows, which helps you escape from your vehicle in case of a life-altering emergency. So this is great to have inside your vehicle, plus it's cheap enough you don't care what happens to it. So that's a good thing. Number 10. A bunch of fishing hooks, really small, microchip size. Well, very small, which is for people who are into fishing. You always lose those stuff, so yeah, why not? Number 11, you're getting close. For hikers. And this is not for climbing. It's obviously just for show. No, well, you can still use it. It's a carbonator. And it's the blue edition, which gets us to number 12. There it is. And the 12th one is the red edition. Yes. Go for the blue, for the red. Now let's have the whole collection with the black, which is number 13. Number 14. It's a whistle, a camp whistle. Now, for those of you who think like, why do I need a whistle? Especially not a really great one. It doesn't matter. In case of emergency, as long as it whistles, it works. And you just never know when you need one. For dogs, say there's a dog outside, for if you're lost in the woods and you need to scream out and pay attention to you, this is great, really great for that. Now, let's go to number 15. In case of an emergency, you need this, the emergency blanket, in really small thing. It's really small, but you can get it out, and if you're super cold, middle of nowhere, this is good. So you kind of like can use this to build your own emergency stash for yourself. And talking about emergency stash, we have a few other kind of interesting tools here, all in one. And yeah, this is good because it tells you every single one of them, and it tells you every function. So you pretty much have 11 multi-tools survival kit, including can opener, knife edge, screwdriver, ruler, cap opener, 4-position wrench, butterfly wrench, saw blade, directional indicator, 2-position wrench, and a lanyard haul. That is all included in one small tool. That is a survival tool. There is so much stuff you can do with this thing. It's kind of important. Even though it's not really the best quality, doesn't matter, it still works. Now, we don't need this, we need some kind of a rope. You never know when you need a rope with you. So you can definitely like build a whole entire stash of essentials with this thing. Like middle of nowhere, and you need some stuff. This is good because you have them all. Talking about middle of nowhere, well, you need a compass when you're in the middle of nowhere, and guess what it has here? It got a compass as well. And here we go. It is a compass. It works. All it needs to do is do one thing, do one job, and it shows its direction. Next thing, number 19. We have the fire starter. and the fire rod. Let's walk away. Wouldn't it be something? Oh, I better be careful. I don't want to set this place on fire. Number 20. Band-aids. Few of them. I almost cut myself a second ago. Could have been useful. Talking about cutting yourself. This thing goes right in hand. Knife sharpener. Yes. It would be funny if the next thing is going to be a knife. No, it's not, but it's a paracord. It's a paracord with a miniature compass. And you can just put this on your hand, and then you just never know when you need the paracord and to use it. We're almost out of everything here, but we have 2 more things to go, including, you never know when you need a miniature flashlight. So this is emergency light, a really small, super cheap, but yet effective flashlight. It's so bright, you can see Alaska from here. Talking about brightness, this thing is small and mighty. You can see your rock. Size doesn't matter. Okay, all jokes aside, we are up for number 24. Oh yes! So we have a keychain over here to put our most essential of tools. The Phillips screwdriver and the flat screwdriver. So here we have it. Everything you need in order for you to survive in a place in the middle of nowhere. We have the tools right here all ready for us, and of course it makes it a great gift because a lot of times you just need to make a stash of things, and yet you don't want to carry a bunch of expensive stuff to your campsite or places that you really could care less about, or you don't want people to go ahead and help themselves and steal from you. So obviously having those essentials in a small kit, and then in case of emergency you can use them, this makes it an awesome kit for you to have. Plus it's a gag gift, something as a heartwarming, something that gets somebody who's into the outdoors and everything, shows that you care about them, you want to give them something interesting, and it has some really useful and interesting things here as well. So it is not too expensive, super affordable, and with the main meal, another gift for you to give them. This thing makes it like the toast that the warm up before the main meal, pretty much so. Then you give them a bigger gift or something like that, or maybe this is the gift. But anyway, regardless, it is awesome. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it is very thoughtful, and it's nice.